Hi guys, this is Tammie from the Rusted Willow, and today I am bringing you some super cute spring DIYs for the 5 Under 5 playlist. So let's get into DIY number 1. Actually, we're going to do an unboxing first. I got this box on the same day as I'm doing this video, and it is from Woodpeckers Crafts. They actually have all kinds of wood cutouts that are very, very nice. A lot of them are 1/4 of an inch thick. They're very nicely sanded, so you don't have to do any prep work whatsoever. And look at this cute Easter bunny basket that they sent me. It's like I have my own Easter basket. So I got this wooden egg, this beautiful flower, some bunnies, and I actually used some of these in today's video. A little chick, there's some more little eggs and a carrot. And these are nice, guys, like no sanding whatsoever. And they're cut out so nice, made out of great wood. I love using these cutouts. And this is the second time they've sent me a goodie box. So I am so grateful to Woodpecker Crafts. I mean, how cool are these? I got these wooden eggs that sit up. They remind me of Ray Dunn eggs. I bought a set last year. So super cute. And then I got all these little tiny like robin eggs. So be looking for these in my upcoming videos. And this cute little Easter basket. How adorable is this stuff? I mean, really. All right, so I was just showing you the stuff as I put it back in. Oh, that bunny. I love that bunny. And what a nice, I'm going to make that flower. What a nice cutout. I mean, these are all so nice. Stay tuned to see what I do with that wooden egg. This is the sweet little letter that they sent me. I just wanted to show you real fast. And make sure you watch until the end of the video because I use some of these wood cutouts in today's video. All right, guys, I want to show you what I recently discovered at Dollar Tree. My daughter took me to a brand new one, and they had these parchment paper sheets. And I was like, ooh, I want to get those. I think I can use those for my crafts. I can paint on them. How cool. So you get 25 in a box for $1.25. Totally worth it. I got me some. I took these 2 tags from Valentine's Day, and I am painting the back side, one side in moss and one side in celery. And I make sure I go around the edges. So now on my celery paint, it's getting old and it's pretty thick. So I spritz the wood so that the paint would glide over the wood and not be goopy. And then I took my paintbrush with that celery and I just went over the wet moss paint to kind of distress it a little bit and just around the edges. So now I am showing you, I am filling the holes on this wooden butterfly, which I believe I got at Dollar Tree. They were like a set of 8 and a garland or something like that. I'm taking this paint from Lowe's, this beautiful purple, and it's an oops paint. I have no idea what the name of it is. I think it's Passion Plum, maybe. If the label's still on there. I think it's Passion Plum. Anyway, it is gorgeous. I love this purple, and it also is old and very thick, and I tried to add water to it. Didn't help. I take my detail brush and I go around all the edges and in the little grooves. And then I am taking this rhubarb chalk paint by Waverly, which is a beautiful, by the way, and I am painting the letters F, L, and Y because it's going to say fly. And I go over the top layer of this wood cutout with the same rhubarb Waverly chalk paint. And this butterfly turns out gorgeous. I love this. Absolutely love it. And I go over the body and the little tentacle things, I don't know what those are called on a butterfly, with black Sharpie. Super cute. And then I just use wood glue and hot glue to put it in place. And that little embellishment there I got for 15 cents. They had 2 at Hobby Lobby. And I'm using my wood glue and hot glue to also put that in place. It looked like it had glue on the back of it, and I'm sure it came off of some other decor piece. I don't know. But for 15 cents, I was taking it home. So then to put my letters down, I started with the L in the middle, and I got that centered, and then I lined up the F and the Y on the outer skirts of the L. Okay, and then I'm just showing you that I am covering the back side with some brown packaging paper, brown craft paper, whatever you want to call it. And then I used my glue stick to actually stick those down because I think that works best. And you could also use wood glue, by the way, because paper is made of, well, it used to be wood. Anyway, I use my glue stick to glue down the craft paper. I go around it with a sanding block, and there you go. So then I just poke some holes with my scissors in the back of the craft paper, and I string the jute through the front and also over to the other one. I tie the jute in 2 to 3 knots to hold it in front because I like my knots in the front, and I just like the way that looks. So then I just tie like a little knot up top, and you can hang this on a door, on a hook, let them sit on a shelf, whatever you want to do. And I love how this sign turned out. It is so gorgeous. So let me know what you think. Do you like this? Do you not like this? Should I have added more? Because I almost added some more stuff, but then I thought, nah, I don't want to overdo it. Okay, and then I just go back over everything with Mod Podge, which I wished I would have used the spray, but it was freezing cold outside, and I wasn't about to go outside and try to spray this. All right, guys, today is the 5 Under 5 DIY Challenge. It is hosted by Missi from the Crafty Cove and Emily from Farm Charm Chic. And this month's guest host is Marybeth from MB Gray Designs. So make sure you go over and check out the playlist. I will have their channels as well as the playlist listed below in my description box. All right, guys, let's get back to it. On to DIY number 2. So number 2 is going to be super simple. I had these little peat pots. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, these little peat pots, and I had designed these water slide stickers. Water slides, anyway, decals. Water slide decals, there you go. Words are hard today. On this one, this is super simple. I have a whole bunch of these peat moss pots, or peat pots. I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, these little pots I got at a thrift store in Texas. And I love painting them up and just embellishing them and making them super pretty. So I took a couple of these pots. I painted one in celery and one in plaster. And I designed these little designs. I don't know. I designed these little designs, and I am putting them on these pots with water slide decals. And guys, if you find something that you like or you want to use, and it's free and not copyrighted, of course, on the internet, if you just print it off on these water slide decals, you can put that image on just about nearly anything. I have put images on books, on fabric, on canvas, on wood. I mean, sky's the limit. And now I do it on peat pots. I don't think the word moss is supposed to be in there, but anyway, I put them on peat pots today. And all you do is you put them in warm water, you let them soak for about 30 seconds, and then you put it on your surface, slide the paper out from underneath the decal, and blot it with a paper towel to get all the water out from behind it, and you're good to go. It is that simple. So let me know what you think of these designs. They will be coming up in an upcoming video, and I have a free printable for you in the next video. So make sure you click that little bell so you know every time I upload and you don't miss out on any free printables. All right, guys, on to DIY number 3. I love this ocean color. I have never used it before. This is my first time and I am in love. I cannot wait to do a coastal room. So I take this ocean color, and actually it was not even necessary, just maybe around the edge, and that's it. But I painted the whole front, around the edge, and a little bit onto the back. Not a lot, but just a little bit in some places. I actually tried to sand it down because I didn't want it on there afterwards. But nevertheless, I paint this with 2 good coats of that ocean blue by Waverly, and then I dry it with a heat gun. And do you see this printable, this Peter Rabbit printable? Guys, I got this for free from Natalie Callahan over at Design to the Nines. This was her last year's Easter Way Cool Dirt Cheap. And I will link her channel down below in my description box. I'm not going to link the video. It is on her Way Cool Dirt Cheap playlist. Guys, it's Easter. You can find it super easy, providing your name and your email, and you can download it right to your computer. So now I actually have this in a larger size, a 16 by 20, and I bought the frame from Hobby Lobby last year, and I had it printed out at Staples on engineered print, which is a lot cheaper than poster size. For poster size, it's about $30. For an engineered print, it's $4.69 or 68. So this comes in just below $1 or $5 because I got this egg for free from Woodpeckers Crafts, and I so thank them very, very much for this. And I got the printable. Well, I downloaded it, and actually it only cost me a piece of paper. So it didn't even cost me $5. It cost me maybe 15 cents for a sheet of paper. Literally, it's so stinking cheap. And look at how cute it is. I just added a little silk blue bow to his little outfit, and then a blue hanger to hang this up with. I go over the back with Waverly antiquing wax, and then I distress the edges also with antiquing wax because it was a little too white for me. Because I Mod Podged it before I distressed it, it was so much easier to wipe away or clean away the excess antiquing wax that I did not want. So I think this came out super cute, and I hope you love it. All right, guys, on to DIY number 4. Here is another Woodpeckers wooden cutout that they sent me. And this bunny is stinking adorable. I love her. Okay, so I am taking my antiquing wax and I am just going to cover her completely, and then I wipe her off with a paper towel. And do you see that pretty paper right there? That pretty paper came from Hobby Lobby at 40% off. So I think the regular price was $2.99. It is way below $5 on this one. Thank goodness somebody sent me some freebies. No, I had some other things lined up to do for this video, and then I got this box and I was like, girl, you're doing these. These are super cute. So I just wanted to knock some out. All right, so I put my glue stick down as normal, and I go around the edges very, very well, and I just start cutting away this tissue paper, and then I get bored, and I go over it with some Mod Podge, and then I light it on fire, and this is where things kind of went, well, they kind of took a turn. I'm just going to say that. And if my fireman husband found out that I did this in my craft room, he would probably flip his fire hose for real. And see that fire right there? Yeah, I had little embers, little fires going everywhere. So just be really careful and make sure you have your water bottle really close, because I had to spray that a couple of times to get it to go out. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, then I take my sander and I sand the edges, and then I go over the tissue paper with a little bit of plaster. I add the tail, and she is almost done. You will see her in the final reveal because I actually make her double-sided. All right, guys, on to DIY number 5. This is another super simple one. Now, this hazy paint from Folk Art is also made by Plaid. It is also a chalk paint, and it is the most beautiful grayish blue color I have ever seen, ever. It is gorgeous. I give the bottom of this book and the spine 2 good coats of that hazy chalk paint. And then on the second book, the one that's going to go in the middle, I paint that with Ballet Slipper, just on the spine and around the edges because you can't see the top or the bottom. Then I take this book that's missing its cover, and it has this beautiful bird on it in navy, and I take these doilies and I'm trying to make it look like a butterfly. So maybe I should have used the backside. I don't know. You tell me if I succeeded. Then I take this beautiful ribbon that was wrapped around my gift basket from Woodpeckers, and I tie a sweet little pink bow. Then I added a beautiful butterfly from the Dollar Tree, and there she be. Look how precious this book stack turned out. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, guys, don't forget to go over and visit the playlist. I'd really appreciate it, and show my girls some love, and you will not be disappointed. This playlist grows every month, and it is amazing. And when you go to Missi or Emily or Marybeth's channel, make sure you tell them that Tammie sent you. And if you're coming from the playlist, let me know who you're coming from so I can thank them. And now let's get to the final reveal. And if you're stopping by for the first time, we do DIYs, hauls, flips, and everything farmhouse. And I would really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. And for all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you every single week, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. All right, guys, don't forget to go over and visit my sister and my daughter's channel, Crazy Good Times, and I have that also listed below, as well as the playlist. And don't forget to tell me which project was your favorite. I'm not sure. I think Peter Rabbit might be my absolute favorite. It's hard to choose this week. And the goodie box from Woodpeckers Crafts, that was so amazing. And what a great surprise. So I hope you like these DIYs as much as I do, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. You all have a great weekend, and I will see you on the 8th in my next video and with a free printable. So make sure you watch out for that. You can always click that little bell and it will tell you every time I upload a new video. All right, guys, you have a good one, and I will see you later.